Hi, thank you for your interest in Rancho Costa Verde. One of the biggest difficulties that I have when trying to share with people how wonderful Baja, California is I can show you as many brochures as exist in the world, but it's really hard to get the feel of Rancho Costa Verde and Baja, California. When you come down here, life's just a little bit slower, things are a little bit more relaxed, and you can really feel yourself depressurize. And that's one of the reasons why we're providing this DVD to you. We want you to get a little taste of what it's like to be down here, the people, the food, the music, the weather is lovely, margaritas aren't bad either, but we just want to give you a bit of a taste to see what you'll experience when you come down to take a look at Rancho Costa Verde. I hope you enjoy what we share with you. If you have any questions, please get in touch with us. Short of that, thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoy the DVD.
Baja. There's no place like it on Earth. Just ask anyone who has stepped across the border into this unique biosphere, and they just smile and dream of returning. What makes Baja so much fun, so unique? Baja is the longest peninsula in the world, surrounded by the beautiful Pacific Ocean on its west coast and the calm, serene Gulf of California on the east. To get a better idea of what's called the sportsman's paradise, let's take a brief flight and get a bird's eye view of nature's playground. We'll take off from a Baja airstrip and get some altitude.
My altimeter quit a little while ago. I don't really know how high we are, but I can tell you one thing. The traffic up here is far worse than it is down there in Baja airspace. Well, we've got a great view of Baja from up here. You can clearly see how slender the Baja Peninsula is. It's actually a long, narrow range of mountains that extends from the Sierras of California 800 miles south and disappears into the Pacific Ocean at Cabo San Lucas. You can see how the peninsula broke away from the mainland tens of millions of years ago, and the waters of the Pacific flooded in, forming the Gulf of California. It's some of the richest sport fishing waters in all the North American and Central American area. Looking at the mountain range, you can see how it tapers down gradually toward the Pacific Ocean, while on the Gulf side it drops off rather quickly. Oh boy, what a wonderful view of the San Felipe coast. It's one of the most beautiful, serene coastlines in the world, and some of the greatest sport fishing in all of Baja. Holy cow, meteorites! I'm going to get this baby back down before we puncture some fabric.
Baja is beautiful no matter how high you're flying. Baja offers something for everyone. Let's take a trip from San Diego, California to Baja, California, Mexico. We're going to go to one of the most beautiful coastal areas, about 125 miles south of the border, the town of San Felipe. It's an easy drive along Interstate 8 to the desert escarpment. Then we'll take Highway 98, a well-maintained two-lane blacktop, to the border crossing at Mexicali. Welcome to Baja. Just follow the signs through Mexicali to the new four-lane divided highway that will soon be completed all the way to San Felipe. We pass through 30 miles of lush farmland fed by the canals from the Colorado River. The cash crops are cotton, wheat, alfalfa, and vegetables, most of which supply the American markets. After 30 miles, the delta irrigation ends and the vast desert plain abruptly begins. Usually there's no water, but this has been a wet year and the water birds take advantage of it. This expansive flatland is the site of the greatest soil deposit in history. Over eons, the Colorado River has taken land from the Grand Canyon and western states and deposited it here. This vast floodplain is estimated to be over 2 miles deep. After 120 miles, we sight the Twin Peaks that hover over San Felipe. This seaside community of about 15,000 is one of Baja's principal tourist areas. A combination of its easy access from the U.S. and its long, white, sandy beaches on warm Gulf waters makes this a beach playground for Californians and Arizonans. The beachfront, or Malecón, is the main street of town and the center of activity. San Felipe is an energetic town, and it tends to attract a brand of tourists who are anxious to unload stress and play hard. There's so much to watch and do in San Felipe. These fresh, tasty tiger shrimp come from the Gulf and are being prepared for shrimp tacos, shrimp cocktails, and shrimp in garlic butter sauce. San Felipe doesn't slow down at night. It's a weekend, so everyone is out cruising. If your taste buds begin just screaming for seafood, don't hold back. Indulge. After all, seafood is what you're here for. One of our favorite places is the Malecón, where over a dozen vendors sell every kind of seafood dish imaginable, from octopus cocktails to steamed clams. Almejas al vapor is what our cameraman Rick has been waiting for all day. Pismos have been fished out in California, but are abundant along the 3,000-mile shoreline of Baja. Add a sprig of cilantro and a dab of drawn butter, and you're flirting with ecstasy. The next morning, most of those who enjoyed the nightlife are sleeping in. But it's quiet time for those enjoying the beach, and the beginning of the business day for this fisherman preparing his net. Along the Malecón are several cafes that cater to American tastes for breakfast. It's a great way to hop off your bike and kick back outside with a plate of hotcakes, bacon, and eggs. We sat in a friendly cafe sipping fresh orange juice and looked out over the bay. The food was great, and the service was absolutely beautiful. There are about 10 good hotels in San Felipe with clean accommodations and within easy walking distance of the Malecón. There are a few with more resort-caliber accommodations in town and down the coast. Once a small, isolated fishing village, today's San Felipe has all the conveniences. Great restaurants, sports bars, convenience stores, large markets with fresh meat and vegetables, modern gas stations, 24-hour pharmacies and medical facilities, and some of the nicest cops you ever want to meet. Oh yeah, some of the best golf courses you'll ever play. As we head south from San Felipe, we get a good idea of the expansive beaches and how few people there are enjoying them. Just south of town is the San Felipe Airport. If you have a plane, this is a first-rate airport. You can fly across the border and check into Baja the easy way with friendly customs and airport staff. And there's plenty of avgas available.
Thanks a lot. Have a nice weekend.
Let's head down the road toward Puertecitos. Don't worry. Actually, this was the road several years ago. Now look at it. A modern, well-maintained two-lane blacktop all the way to Puertecitos. The new road parallels one of the most spectacular coastlines in Baja. And the sandy beaches just keep on going mile after mile. Just a 25-minute drive south of the airport is one of the best stretches of coastline in northern Baja. The view is terrific. Out your front door is the beautiful Gulf of California, where the golden sunrises greet the traveler, and out the back door is the magnificent mountain range that forms the backbone of Baja. This is the beginning of a 350-acre master plan community, Rancho Costa Verde. It starts at the beach and gently rises toward the mountain backdrop. It used to be some Baja beachfront communities were a hodgepodge of shacks built by Mexican and shacks built by Americans. Not at Rancho Costa Verde. To maintain the natural beauty of the area for all owners, there are building height restrictions, CC&Rs, and construction guidelines. And Rancho Costa Verde is a green community. Solar power means no power lines to trash the beautiful landscape. Our model home is nearing completion, so when you come to visit Rancho Costa Verde, you'll be able to tour the home and enjoy all its modern luxuries. Rancho Costa Verde's master plan calls for staggered lot lines so that every home site has unobstructed views of the Gulf and the mountains. And over 40% of the acreage will remain an ecological preserve with walking trails and a clubhouse with a pool. Rancho Costa Verde captures the essence of the Baja lifestyle. You can just relax, enjoy the peaceful natural surroundings right outside your doorstep, kick back with your friends and neighbors, and take advantage of what this unique peninsula has to offer.
I've been coming down to Baja for better part of 10 years now, and this is my heaven. Really is. This is what when I was growing up, this is what I wanted. This is what I want to see. This is where I want to be. I mean, look at this. I mean, you can't beat this. The views that you have, the mountain views, the water views. I've got a good arm. I can throw a rock and hit the water where my lot is. And the idea of it being totally green, I'm not gonna have a power bill, I'm not gonna have a water bill, I'm not gonna have any of those things. Everything's already taken care of. Once it's there, and I have it for the rest of my life. It's something I didn't think I would ever be able to do, and I actually can do in the way that I want to do it. I mean, it's, like I said, it's my piece of heaven.
Ah, Baja, the untapped paradise.